Well, Saturday was an interesting day to say the least. Shawn Michaels, the winningest handicapper here in football over the past 5 years, pro and college combined, kicked off the NFL preseason with an easy winner with the Texans -3.5 taking care of business against San Francisco 23-10. You got that winner for $24, saving $75 off the purchase price. And oh, by the way, Shawn has now made $10 bettors in football over the past 5 seasons, a little over $30,000. And Jeff Benton had an early bankroll builder, 80-dime winner number 7 out of 8. Yankees plus $1.05 at the Blue Jays. You got it for $24, saving $75 off the purchase price. Chris Jordan cashed in again, 500-star baseball winner number 11 out of 14 is NL total of the year. The Dodgers and Reds going easily over the posted price. You got the winner for $7.77. Now there's a theme here. Those 3 guys I just mentioned all had plays that won, and you got them all at a discount. Me, on the other hand, yesterday, well, I decided to up the ante, and it didn't go too well. 6th ever 20-dime release of my career in baseball. It was a run line play. Houston Astros plus $1.35 to $1.40 at home. They lose 4-2 in extra innings to the Detroit Tigers. It was a discounted play. It lost. And here's the reality, guys. I told you in advance it was a 50-50 proposition. I loved the game. I lost it. But I was also playing from a position of strength. And if you're going to lose, listen, and there's no such thing as a good loser. I've told you that 100 times over, okay? And I hear guys always talking about, oh, it wasn't a bad loss. A bad loss? A loss is a loss, a win is a win. There is no in between. There is no gray area, guys. This isn't like when you're arguing with your wife. There's always a gray area there. No. You win, you lose. The only saving grace, as far as I'm concerned, is I didn't play the Astros minus $1.55 straight up on the money line. I played them at the dog price, laying the 1.5 runs, so I at least mitigated a bit and diminished a bit of my loss yesterday. But a loss is a loss. But listen, as I told you repeatedly about myself and other handicappers here at the site, when you're winning, you've got to take a shot, because otherwise, what are we doing this thing that we love called gambling? And after winning a 15-dime play as a $1.05 run line dog with the Astros, ironically, on Friday night, after winning the 10-dime play with the Chargers on Thursday night to kick off the preseason, after winning on Monday night with the San Francisco Giants as a 20-dime play as well, I was on a roll. I had to go for it. I did. And underdog winner number 9 out of 13 lost. It sucks, but that's reality. And you're not going to hear me crying about it because, again, I don't lament the losses and I do not celebrate the wins. That's the end of the story, period. Nothing more about it. I've still won 21 of the past 34 days. Yesterday, 2-0 sweep with the free plays, giving you the Royals on the run line and the Vikings as well. 48-21 run with the complimentary plays. Yeah. I could have went with the Royals. They were my second favorite choice. But guess what? I didn't. C'est la vie. Move on. That's how it has to be in gambling. Anybody that dwells on the losses, I'm telling you, you lose focus. You miss the next money-making opportunity in front of you. And you can have that attitude if you heeded my advice yesterday and over the years where you play the game according to what it's worth in terms of your bankroll, that you're not playing it past your means. And you have to go into this thing that we do called gambling knowing that there's going to be days you lose. There's going to be days you get hammered. Yeah, I've had a lot of those days. Way too many over the years. But you know what? I don't dwell on them either. So we move forward. I've got 2 more free selections for you here today. Listen, I'm doing this report. What time it is? It's 5:50 Eastern time in the morning. I've got to run to the airport. So I'll be working on the plane the next couple hours. I have no clue who are going to be the discounted plays, but they will be available here on the homepage by 10 o'clock Eastern time, so make sure you check it out. Now, with that being said, let's get to today's complimentary plays. The first play I'm going to give you, I'm just looking here to go in reverse chronological order, make it a little bit easier for you. I thought about St. Louis today. And Carlos Martinez has been so good. But then you realize you'd have to play the Cardinals on the run line, a Cardinals team that doesn't score a lot of runs, and a Cardinals team in each of his last 4 starts only won by a single run. Doesn't exactly give you that warm, fuzzy feeling, does it? Nah. I didn't think so. Instead, I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Brewers, $1.20 on the run line at home against Philadelphia. Aaron Harang making his 4th start since coming back from the disabled list after a month-long siesta because of a foot problem, and he certainly has not pitched well. Last start, he got crushed by the Arizona Diamondbacks at Chase Field in Phoenix. 13-3 loss Monday, gave up 8 runs in 5 1/3 innings. Listen, the Harang has lost 10 of his last 11 starts. 10 of his last 11 starts, okay? And this season, opponents are batting .278 against him. That's the 4th worst or the 4th best, depending on your point of view, whether it's pitching or offense, figure in the National League. Milwaukee beat him on July 1st, in fact, in Philadelphia when he gave up 14 hits and 8 runs in 5 innings. Gave up 8 runs to the Brewers the first time, gave up 8 runs in his last start to the Arizona Diamondbacks as well. Meanwhile, the Brewers are going with the rookie Tyler Jungmann, 2.12 earned run average in 5 home starts so far this season. Yes, he's coming off a bad start. Gave up 4 runs and 5 hits in 2 2/3 innings against the Cubbies on Tuesday. Shortest outing of his first 12 professional starts. 81 pitches, okay? But again, you're allowed to have a bad day. He's coming back home. I like the fact that the Brewers took the first 2 games of the series 4-2 and 3-1. Now the Phillies, after that great run, have lost 4 of their last 5 here on the road, and they are once again the worst team in baseball record-wise. And the Brewers are 6-0 in the season series, outscoring the Phillies 35-22. And with Maikel Franco, the third baseman rookie, still out till at least Tuesday for the Phillies, I got to go with the Brewers on the run line in that one. Now, your other complimentary play, gosh, I was looking at this schedule. I'm going to go back into the NFL and dip my toes here. Philadelphia is a 4-point favorite at home today against the Indianapolis Colts. You're not going to see Sam Bradford. Mark Sanchez is going to get the start. He may play a series or 2 for Philadelphia. He's certainly more equipped with run the offense than Bradford is, who just returned to practice after sustaining a second torn ACL in as many years, a couple of weeks ago. So they're resting him. They're not going to play him here. They're not going to play DeMarco Murray. Their top 3 linebackers aren't going to be playing either. Chip Kelly, hey, it's a preseason game. Does he really give a damn? What you're going to see today is after Mark Sanchez takes a seat, you're going to see Matt Barkley, the former USC quarterback, who has been the number 3 seldom used quarterback the past couple of years for the Eagles, get into the game, see considerable action, and share the rest of the game-calling duties with, yes, are you ready? It's Tebow Mania time, guys. Come on down. Yes, Tim Tebow is going to be in there as well. Now, for the Colts, this is a team that's reshaped its offensive line, looking to finally get some ground support, certainly bolstered and improved its wide receiving core for Andrew Luck, who, what's he going to play? 1 series maybe today, maybe 10 snaps. Matt Hasselbeck, the next guy on the up for him afterwards. All that being said, I just like the Eagles playing at home because you have such a battle for that 3rd quarterback spot right now. Chip Kelly has never really been enamored with Matt Barkley because he's not the type of quarterback to make his offense go, and he certainly is enamored with Tim Tebow, who may be a multi-threat for the Eagles here. So in this particular case, I'm saying lay the 4 points. Go with Philadelphia in this one. That's going to be your other complimentary play. So I'm going against the Phillies on the run line play with Milwaukee. I'm going with the Eagles. And shoot, I'll be in the air and I'll miss both of these games today. But that'll do it. Best of luck to you guys, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow when we do this one more time.